Do you struggle with money? As a full-time research scholar, when I started out, ended up finishing my entire salary and it costed me a lot of peace of mind. So if you feel and left me feeling miserable by the end of the month. Since COVID has taught us the importance of money, I would like to take this opportunity to share my insights with everyone. And it does not mean that I follow my advice 100% of the time, but this is an opportunity to share the insight. But these steps have changed the way I look at money. These steps are mainly for full-time PhD scholars. I know it can be a little tough saving and managing money only with your fellowship alone. But hear me out. These steps have really helped me and I'm sure it would help everyone. The next 3 steps will clear the whole process for you. And these steps need to be done in that order. So the first step and the most important step, which increases your awareness towards money, is expense tracking. So what I do is, whenever there is any kind of expenditure, whether it is parking fee or even 1 rupee or anything else, I track it in an app. Okay, you can use whichever app you want. However, it is important that you use one, and it's important that the app allows you to sort the entries by day, month, year and categories. That way it will help you to give an overview of all the expenditure that occurs. Okay, and also at the end of the month I use a spreadsheet for tracking monthly expenses. So it gives an overview of how much spending occurs every month at a glance. So this has always helped me. And besides that, sometimes we feel that we spend less but we end up spending more. For example, I used to spend a lot on clothing and personal care items, and I didn't even realize it till I started tracking my expenditure. So I think awareness is the key to change, they say. So awareness in expenses also helps you in managing and controlling the expenses. So this is the finance tracker that I generally use. This is how it is. So this is last year's, this is this year's. So what you can do is this is a tracker that I use. So these planes are frozen. It has months on top and expenses at the left. So whatever is now this spreadsheet is for 2021. Then I have one for previous year. So accordingly, at one glance, you can understand how much you have spent for that particular month, for that particular year. And I will leave this in the description box, so you can tweak it and use it according to your convenience. So at the left hand, you have all the expenses: house and maintenance, personal care, restaurant, fitness, clothing. So whichever categories you do not it is not relevant to you, you can delete it. Okay, and this is the total expenditure. So this way you can plan out you can track the expenses for entire year. Budgeting. Budgeting is the process of creating a plan on how you are going to spend your money. Now there are several types of budgets,
and how you can do it. But as far as personal finance is concerned, I use a simple spreadsheet which helps me in tracking as well as planning all the budget. So I will show that to you right now.
Now, let's understand budgeting. Budgeting means what? You assign a particular value for that category. So, like for house and maintenance, I have given a value of 10,000. It may exceed beyond that, but generally I try to keep it below this level. Then for personal care, 3,000. For restaurant and entertainment, 1,500. So whatever is the value according to your lifestyle, you can keep for that particular category. So it will help you in streamlining expenses, and also give you an idea of how you are exceeding certain limits in certain in the categories, and also give you where you are not spending that much, so that fund you can allocate for something else. So these are some of the ways in which finances can be managed.
Recurring deposit account. In the age of investing and properties and stocks and all that, I think we are forgetting a very simple concept that even students can use, and that is recurring deposit. Now, how much a person saves, it depends on their lifestyle. I started with 5k and then gradually increased. So you can work around your lifestyle to make sure that a minimum of some amount is saved. These are some of the money saving tips that I have used personally, which have helped me in managing finances better. Like, I have always struggled with impulse buying. So what I have done is I keep one day for all the major expenses. There is one more strategy to this also, that I've seen some people using, that you keep one day where you do no expense. That means there is zero expenditure on one day. However, it has not worked for me personally, but if that works for you, then it is fine. But what I do is I keep Sunday for doing major shopping. So that helps me streamline my expenses. Okay, and I believe it is also important to keep a gap of around few days between the thought of buying and when you actually buy it, because luxuries usually fade away but your necessities will remain. So I think it is a good idea. I keep a gap of 7 days, but you can vary it according to your lifestyle. And also I've realized one thing: ordering from restaurants, especially Swiggy and all these food delivery partners, they have their own charges. So for one time it may not seem much, but if you are ordering repeatedly, then I've realized it has consumed considerable savings of mine. So I think that can be tailored according to your needs. So the final message is that at the end of the day, it all depends on your lifestyle. So increasing the awareness and trying to then finally control the expenses helps you in managing money better. And the relationship with money also, I've seen my own improving. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos.